take you down.
All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Carter's back in full guard. Under 2 minutes to go, round one. Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to advance position to your ground and pound. Right? If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Oh, nice straight left there.
Oh. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Trying to pass here. Nothing doing.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now, so the crowd voicing.
Ready. Ready. Go.
All right, here we go with round two.
Good body shot he landed there.
Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. And there it is. You see it all the time. A fighter's getting crispy on the feet, humbled by a takedown.
That was good. He was fighting a flawless fight, but a takedown can really level the playing field, and that takedown right there was time perfect.
Fighters back to their feet here. And now some distance as they pull apart. Nice job to raise the guard and block another strike there. He doesn't want the ringside position anywhere near this octagon.
He has to understand that at any moment, if this thing goes down into the eye, the referee and the commission will have to stop the fight. Great job being aware, keeping the hands up and blocking, making sure to minimize the damage to that already cut eye.
Oh, and there it is again, another takedown that has certainly been the narrative in this round.
I mean, over and over, he gets to his legs, takes him down. I mean, he's beat him on the entry. So by the time he reacts, it's too late.
All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence, DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty. Now he's going full mount.
All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Strong reversal there.
Well, that's turning training into fighting, right? Just great instincts to reverse position.
Well, I mean, he did a really good job. He recognized, listen, I cannot beat here. I need to flip positions, and he did exactly that.
Carter gets back up. 15 seconds. Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close. 10 minutes down.
Okay, all right. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale and relax, okay? You went way too hard. Too fast, too soon. We got a lot of fight.
All right, some replays now from that previous round. A lot of good action for the truck to get you here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Got the hook in quickly.
And follows up with another one. Oh, slip. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh! And right into side control. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arms stuck between the legs, he's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting. Half guard now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what they call the full mount. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think. Oh, man.
This is such a crazy
Great reversal to top position by Reinier de Ritter. Just over 2 minutes to decide it. De Ritter goes for the clinch here, and he gets it. Oh, big counter lands again.
I can't believe this dude got caught another time.
Otherworldly toughness on display. Got rocked moments ago, and now seems like he's working his way back in the fight.
He's working his way back up into the fight. It's going to take some time, though. He should not rush. If he rushes, the next one may put him out.
Pretty nice entry and takedown by him a moment ago.
That was beautiful. Now he's got to secure this position, John.
1 minute to go. Oh, and transitions right into...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one is underway, and how good has this guy been recently? One TKO after the next. The majority of his recent wins have come by TKO, and you have seen a soar in his popularity. Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed for him to land that strike.
There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Different Muay Thai weapons in the striking arsenal of Reinier de Ritter. He moves back and forth here.
Moves back and forth, side to side, hands up in that nice southpaw stance, always trying to set up a takedown.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off the octagon side. Separate his body from the fence so then you can gain secure top control.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble, scramble, get up!
Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass.
Oh, he's in the mouth.
So another transition here. It is amazing to watch him work on the ground.
He's constantly advancing. He's never just holding. And that's what makes him so dangerous.
Nice transition. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by de Ritter. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Carter gets back up now. Under 2 minutes in the first round. Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Reinier de Ritter. Well, I'm blind as a bat, but it looks like that's a cut. It is.
Yeah, you can see a little blood starting to come out there. What a beautiful shot landed.
Man, I'm not sure how he stayed upright. All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now you got to see if he can get a finish.
Wow, hurt but still firing back. Well, there's no denying his durability. Oh, you can feel the punishing dot there. He's feeling it now.
That was beautiful. I mean, he's so fluid. He set that up perfectly. This guy is fighting at a level I've never seen him fight at before.
30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to show. almost done. Round 2 coming up. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter... All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Oh, hook to the head by Reinier de Ritter.
Another good stick to the head. Oh, they both threw really hard.
Oh, nicely done as he evades the strike, and then he grabs him. Be careful now.
That was a great job timing that grab as he was able to avoid the strike that was coming in his direction first. This guy is a master of getting to his position.
Good takedown defense. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instant is... Oh, what a head... With a huge win tonight!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, just some brutal ground and pound forces the end in this one. He did a really nice job, I thought, maintaining position and still managing to throw some heavy shots on the ground. I think the referee made the right call to put an end to this one. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Chris Heiner.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they bitching my archives. Jordan came back for the 4-5. If you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Pull up a 4 with a loco. Tell him run this bitch back like so-so. Got this rap shit here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Time I be in the furnished the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid up my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Stuffing Cali blood, weed in the blunt. Let my little brother roll him a Dutch. My little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. Pour and lean on the nuggets and runs. Spill the rest of that drink in a punch. Left wrist on some, I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it for fun. 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business, we shooting the punching. Hey, man, go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, shit, I had to go do. Say, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat
too desperately, but so far has not been fun. I should just stay home. If one thing really means one, this club will hopefully be closed in 3 weeks. That would be cool with me. Well, I'm still imagining a dark lit place, or your place or my place. Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make you move because you're standing still. If your body matches what your eyes can do, you'll probably move right through me on my way to you. I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make you move because you're standing still. If your body matches what your eyes can do, you'll probably move right through me on my way to you. Not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make you move because you're standing still. If your body matches what your eyes can do, you'll probably move right through me on my way to you. You'll probably move right through me on my way to you. You'll probably move right through me on my way to you.
But it's gonna be alright. Cause me and my clique, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Sweet Daddy, Lil Jon. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, we so big gone. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I want answers now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Then who he gon' get? And what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'll mop up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let the folk go get him. I got fools that'll go get him. That's for him and Pooh and the dudes that run with him. Gotta spit it for the murderers and the killers and the thugsters that be fucking up the ballers and the dealers and the hustlers. Got me coming at you bogus in the VI while they bumping Lil Jon. I'm a Russia. It's a sister from Chicago rolling with the Miami. Gonna crush ya. We already be looking for drama. If a drama try to get into it with us, then we gotta get 'em. Feeling free from the torture that can never be cured. I'm penicillin. I'm telling you, trick, I'm finna steal 'em. Got me swinging Chrissy and Hennessy bottles in the club. And my thug homies going for the skrilla. Don't get it twisted with that overnight celebrity. You better be scared of me in my city or a killer. That rapper type of right, and I ain't that acting type of right. This off ain't in my script, I'm a player. You just a square. Once that Hennessy into me, the whole industry's my enemy. And you ain't no kin to me or friend to me, bitch. Don't
It's what you hear it, listen. It's what you hear it, listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanna know what your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down, down. Like it said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. If the only thing you can't steal was came out to play, stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. He ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength, I'm a jail, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me, me against you. Whatever, whenever, fuck you gon' do. I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. Only that you know who can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Wanna fight me, fight these tears. I put in work in
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight.
Ready? Good?
All right, here we go. Round one is underway, and he has essentially promised to produce another TKO. Easier said than done as the challenges get stiffer. Certainly a step up in competition for him here tonight. Nice right cross from Brendan Allen. Everything with authority, everything with conviction. Grappling, striking, beautifully done there by BA. Takedown defense holds up. You can see that kill clip FC Henry Hoof style when Brendan Allen's on the feet and on the ground. Very capable there.
Yeah, he's very good on the ground, but his striking has now gotten to a point where he can compete with anyone. Always in motion, shoulders always moving, and very confident when he decides that he's ready to go.
Oh, you gotta love this. He is coming out swinging early. No surprise, the aggression on full display.
No, he said he was going to take it.
That'll do it! Chris Will Matt Carter. How good is that?
Holy smoke. Man.
All right, let's go inside the octagon where...
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Round one of a possible 5. Chris Carter has made a miraculous rise to UFC prominence, and now 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the world champion. It's wild.
It's unbelievable, John, to watch a young man where his reputation preceded him. We heard about Chris Carter when he was still in WFA as a future champion potentially. Tonight he has an opportunity to finally become a world champion.
All right, there's that patented Sean Strickland shell. He's a hard man to hit.
Yeah, it's that Philly shell. Left arm down, trying to deflect punches with his shoulders. It's a very tough thing to deal with in mixed martial arts.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind. No good if done landing.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. He gets countered, he may go to sleep.
Strickland's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
So maybe this is the point at which this fight turns, momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Under 2 minutes now to go, round one. Right off the block, he lands the count.
Ooh, he stunned him.
Strickland getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. All right, so the champion showing off some durability. He has recovered, but to what extent? We might be hearing and new pretty soon here.
Very encouraging start for the challenger. This man knew he had to get forward, get some punches off of the champ. He has done that now. The champions don't notice. How does he capitalize?
Stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Slow that puppet. You're good. You're fine here. We knew this was going to be like this. We knew we were going to have it.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offense.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Left hook there. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
He's got his opponent on beat street now.
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter-strike.
Carter's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. We we go, 2 minutes down here in the second round. Big diving punch to the head. Big crowd strikes now. Champ's in big trouble now.
Johnny's hurt. This dude's about to get knocked out.
Back to his feet. Huge shot being landed. Back and forth.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
There's a new world order and new. Yes, he did it. Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
Him and his team said they would win this fight and they would win it impressively. That's exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Hyder.
So some UFC history tonight as we crown the...
If I was born in the gladiator times, I would be a gladiator.
Another finish from Max Holloway. He embodies the fighting spirit of his home state of Hawaii.
He's violent, he's aggressive.
I was put on this world to fight. I was told from my grandpa at a very young age.
Fight fans, take it all in. The Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung is a decorated UFC competitor. This has been rumored to maybe be his retirement fight. Fan favorite to be sure, and a big challenge in front of him tonight. Max Holloway's never worn red in the octagon prior, does so tonight as a show of support for the firefighters back in Mount.
I got chills because I respect both of these gentlemen so much. Korean Zombie's got a lot going on in his life. Everything that Max has got going on at home. This fight is going to be fantastic.
Korean Zombie.
Oh, and now a big right from Zombie, and he's got Holloway on the retreat.
Oh!
Now Holloway with a counter. The Korean Zombies wobble. Clear Holloway power there.
I'll tell you what, John, this is very interesting. Holloway was just rocked, and that's not something that we see very often. Vinny immediately rocks the Korean Zombie back.
And they are all on their feet here in Singapore, getting more than they bargained for. That's a clean, nice attack by Holloway, continuing to damage that midsection of Chan Sung Jung.
Yeah, the Korean Zombie's a tough guy.
Oh! Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
And Jung's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Oh, tremendous instincts to land the counter with the upper shot. Gets back to his feet. All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but it's...
Oh, look at that.
It's the rhythm, John. He's landing on the moving target because he is in his rhythm. He's found his flow.
Goddard as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, Striker's Delight right here, right now, as Max Holloway takes on another fighter who is very proficient on the feet. We'll see if Holloway can get that volume striking game going tonight.
I mean, that is just Max Holloway to a T. That pace that he fights with is unbelievable. The way that he's able to move in and out and make you fight at his range is very difficult for most to deal with. Max Holloway needs to do that.
Level changes. Holloway attacks the body of the zombie.
Yeah, and the zombie's a tough guy, but if Holloway is able to keep getting those body shots off, it's going to take an effect on him.
Oh, Holloway turning the knuckles right into that cross. Beautifully done.
Max Holloway is a master.
Oh, massive shot gets through early. Must have been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
Oh, we can't stay seated here up against the fence for long.
It's a bad spot to be in a fight.
Big strikes continue to land. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight. Don't do that or put people out.
Back to the feet. Huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now. All right, we set it inside for the... Third party, Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one. All right, here we go as we get another look at the future Hall of Famer, Max West Holloway. He takes on all comers, and nice attack by Holloway, continuing to damage that midsection of Chan Sung Jung.
Yeah, the Korean Zombie's a tough guy, but if he keeps taking these body shots, he's going to start fatiguing as the fight goes on.
Oh, massive connection early, round one. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting.
Shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, my goodness, these boys are going at it. Puts him to sleep, John.
The West Express rolling through Singapore. And right out of the octagon, he goes over and greets his wife, Alessa. Wow!
So this is the craziness, John, that led to the finish. The zombie throws caution to the wind. He goes forward and he said, you know what, man? Let's just throw down, and what will be, will be. And this was the result. Hits the canvas, face first. You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
We have your...
Dominating this division for years.
He does not stop throwing punches. Cater getting worked here up against the fence, but he fires right back. What a fight! So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cater.
Over and over. Story. Punch after punch to the head. Oh, big elbow. Oh, my goodness. How tough is Calvin Cater? And what an elbow on Max Holloway.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, pinpoint connection by him there, and you gotta wonder if his opponent is almost too tired to defend.
Yeah, he's having a very difficult time staying in this fight. It's energy management. You cannot empty the gas tank in the first round. You gotta know that the fight may go long. This young fighter will learn from this.
As usual, Holloway's hands and feet are in sync.
Yeah, moving the way that you're supposed to. If you're putting on a technique video, use Max Holloway's stance, his ability to press as your guide.
Cater's got a pretty deep root. Well, and if you're a viewer out there that maybe hasn't seen the bulk of Max Holloway's career, probably looks a lot like the best featherweight in UFC history tonight. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, let's take a look back at some.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Calvin Cater seems pretty sound of mind despite all the damage absorbed, but he will need a finish if he is going to move into this division's top 2 or 3.
A miracle. This is not, he doesn't have hope. He is wishing and hoping on a prayer, praying for a miracle because there's no other way that he wins this fight. And with the way Max Holloway has looked, it does not seem like that prayer is going to be answered.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the boot, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbow.
All right, so there it is again. Holloway landing that cross largely at will tonight.
Yeah, Max Holloway is a...
Man, Holloway looks like a 10-round fighter tonight. Looks like he could go an hour.
Yeah.
Throw 12 or 1,400 strikes.
And I mean, Calvin has hit him. Calvin has hit him. Calvin has landed his best punches, and it has not deterred Max Holloway at all. So at this point, it's Calvin Cater just getting beat up.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, and there's a sharp lead hook by Cater.
He just seems much more confident and comfortable on the feet. You know what the thing that Calvin Kattar has to worry about now in his next appearance is everybody should try to fight him like this. And everybody will try to fight him like this.
Oh, nice sequence by him there, just in perpetual motion in the pocket.
Yeah, he does a good job of moving his head. Never.
Massive shot landed by him there. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
He's fired back now. It doesn't matter if he's hurt. And if you know Max Holloway, he will not go crazy if he thinks he has someone hurt. He will take his time and try to find the shot without putting himself in danger. Oh! Max Holloway showing there's levels. Holy smoke, if this is the level of Max Holloway because he doesn't spar anymore, dude's more dangerous than ever. Everybody just stop sparring right now.
To his feet.
If you guys are remembering, Calvin said he's the senior in boxing, Max is the freshman. So Max is saying the freshman came to play. That means Calvin Kattar around the octagon. Great.
That's how it went back through as well.
You better keep those hands high.
Oh, big shots here.
Wow. What a performance by Max Holloway.
I've sat in this seat for nearly 10 years. Fight. I'm not sure I've seen anything quite like that performance.
That was impressive, man.
The freshman game to play, baby. Let's go. I'm the best boxer you see, baby. Let's go. What? I'm the best boxer.
Hey Dana, he shouted it in the cage. Do you think he's the best boxer in the UFC?
He's one of the all-time greats, period. Fighting.
Competition he faces, and he knows this is one of the most dangerous challengers he's ever faced in Justin Gaethje. This man puts himself in danger every single fight.
These are two of the most skilled guys in the world. This is going to be fun. Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind.
Justin Gaethje is one of the best leg kickers in the sport. Oh, good left hook by Max. He hurt him.
He hurt him.
Gaethje still valiantly pressing forward.
With the heel right on the face.
I think he broke his nose.
Yeah.
That nose is destroyed. And his mouth is wide open.
A good right hand to that jaw could be the end of the fight for him.
Beautiful low kick. Look at that leg of Max. It's busted up. Max is such a tough guy, though. He ignores it. Oh! Another one.
Yeah, Holloway's going to have to switch stance here.
Gaethje putting on the pressure.
It's a different look in Gaethje's eyes now.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, Max is in trouble.
All right, so here it is, fifth and final round. Huge right in round 5 for Holloway. Oh, Gaethje covering up. Holloway continues to fire, and now a counter right from Gaethje.
Wow, what a combination by Holloway.
All right, let's go. Gaethje still dangerous here, under 3 minutes. talking about him in the zone. He got absolutely.
And that is not a skill Holloway always had. That's something he developed, that little spinning kick, and he does it from very, very close. Very impressive.
Oh! That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Takes the judges right out of it. How about it, folks? The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee.
Oh, he's hurt bad. And that is just one.
That's it.
He's
That'll
done.
do it. Max bless Holloway. How about it, folks?
Okay, let's go.
KG still dangerous here. Under 3 minutes.
That was a nasty combination. Max switched up the speed, extended it to 4 or 5 punches. Justin took the brunt of that last one.
Well, Gaethje's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
So when you're in there and you're finding a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to just go back to what got you here. Or you got to throw caution to the wind. Because right now, it'll be hard to find your rhythm, especially when you're fighting a guy who's fighting very well. So it's one thing to find your rhythm whenever you set the tempo of the fight right away, but he is so behind right now in terms of the way this fight is playing out. He's got to do something big.
Under 90 seconds.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style.
Wide open.
Oh, my goodness. Holloway is beating him up. Oh!
That'll do it. Second to go. Gaethje face first on the canvas. Max Holloway wins the BMF title.
Oh my goodness!
A lot of people say, why would you do that against one of the most dangerous 155ers that can take your lights out? Use up 4 rounds.
An absolute stunner at UFC 300.
Oh my God!
And I'm like, because Justin Gaethje is a stand-up guy. If the roles was reversed, I think he would have gave me the shot.
That's a warrior!
That's
a
crazy.
real warrior! That's a BMF!
That's the journey. Anybody that's sitting
It
here and
seems like Volkanovski is faster than
You
ever.
can't leave it to these guys. You got some bad judgment.
I went out there and shut Max down. I literally beat him at his own game.
muito bom, nascendo ali na favela.
Oh my goodness. I cannot wait.
Oh my God, this is so intense.
A luta começou pra mim, né? Não só ali dentro do octógono, mas nas encaradas.
Alex Poatan Pereira trying to become the 9th fighter in UFC history to realize the title in a second division.
Look at this stare down.
Intensity.
Whoa.
Here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion Yuri Prochazka.
He believes in the samurai spirit, and he carries that with him into the octagon. This is a life or death battle for the soul.
Primeiro round, muito duro. É um cara, um samurai, né?
His punches come at these very unpredictable angles.
Look for Alex to get at those leg kicks.
Oh, look at that.
Cannot take too many of those.
Crazy power.
So Alex Pereira having his way with Yuri Prochazka on the feet. Calf kick has been a big weapon early.
John, we have seen him use that in some of his biggest fights. I mean, in the fights against Israel Adesanya, he hurt him with calf kicks very early, and it really did make for him to be able to find that finish to win the championship.
Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Yuri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Yuri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw at your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it. Pereira's posture, his presence is very intimidating in there. He stands very tall, and he's just really big, so he's constantly kind of in your space, never allowing you to feel comfortable.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. All right, coming down the stretch here, round one, and even if you haven't watched a lot of fighting before, you know what the narrative has been in this round. It's been all the leg kicks.
I mean, the leg kicks are doing tremendous damage to his opponent. He's doing a good job of controlling the range.
Beautiful leg kick.
We have seen him do that time and time again against some of the best fighters in the world. He really does slow him down with that, John.
And it is amazing how much throttle he gets behind it. Just a little flick, and he can really cause damage. Prochazka's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Both fighters throwing heat now. This is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get momentum. The moment...
Oh, champ, hang on a second. I got to get in here. What a catch. So there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. All right, so there's the horn.
Ready? Good. Let's go.
All right, here we go, round two. Alex Pereira, center of the octagon in yellow. Oh, my goodness. In red.
Well, when you take about 4 of those leg kicks and you realize you can barely push off of your lead leg, you start to reevaluate how you want to approach the fight.
Oh, and there it is. A piston of a counter right after his defense allowed him to slip the strike. Nicely played by Prochazka. shots landing on both sides. Look at this dude trying to hold his own still. Pineda's off to a great start in round 2. Pressing.
Yeah, Yuri's got him hurt. Yuri's got him hurt. He did a great job of blocking that punch.
He ate a lot of that shot a moment ago. Not sure the extent to which he's recovered.
I mean, John, how can he be okay after taking a shot like that? But he cannot get hit again. Both of these gentlemen are back on the line. Oh, my goodness.
And he's back up. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Prochazka gets back up again. That is going to do it, Alex Pineda! Welcome to the history books! And new UFC light heavyweight champion, Poatan! Wow. The 9th two-division champion in UFC history.
No segundo round eu sabia que iria vir mais agressivo.
Oh, big shot by Prochazka.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and now Pineda returns fire.
Mas como eu estava preparado para isso, eu tinha uma surpresa para ele e vocês viram.
Lands a right hand, and it's a left hook here.
Oh, big elbows! That is going to do it, Alex Pineda! Welcome to the history books! So Alex Pineda, in just his 7th UFC fight, has realized world titles in 2 divisions. Big right hand connection by Roundtree Jr. is our referee.
Pineda seemingly has recovered because Alex got overzealous. Threw that high kick up and got caught on the return by Khalil. Khalil should know now he can hurt him.
Oh, that appears to have opened him up. Cutman's getting excited already.
I mean, these guys are here to work. I mean, these guys don't want to just sit around and watch. They want to come to work for their money. And tonight, the Cutman's going to have to work for his cash because that cut can get nasty.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Seconds to go, round 2.
Oh.
Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. Well, he had a lot more than a...
Good. Ready. Fight.
Round 3.
Herrera's corner's telling him he needs to be more responsible defensively. They recognize the danger now. Holding lay on the high kick. John Jones looks very happy with what...
Pineda getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes that. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are...
That's it.
Do it. That will indeed do it. And
wow. And what heart by Khalil Roundtree
Yes.
Jr.
beautiful sequence by Adesanya. Attacking all areas to great effect.
As Pereira gets tired and he starts to slow the champion as all championship card experience that he's relying on.
Oh, he's wobbled now. All right, now we got some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight.
Let's go.
Now we're in a fight. Back and forth. Guys are trading huge shots.
Hook is there again.
When Izzy was struggling with LX is when he had him back against the octagon. He's got to be the one pressing it.
Similar to the last fight that we had in kickboxing, it comes down to the last.
Used to rock hand-me-downs, Malcolm in the middle. But since my nuts dropped, boy, I been had the shit on. Back when I was broke, still flashing them the demos. Plain white tee, Guess jeans, real simple. Ever since a bean, knew I'd be influential. Chucks untouched in the box when they ship on. Banging on the